Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. So after working on the Batroid from Hasegawa, I've decided it's time to get back into the things of Bandai, and what better way to start off with any other than with the RGM 89 Jegan. Now I am infatuated with this box art and I love grunt suits, and this one has been one of my favorite grunt suits, and I'm finally able to get my hands on this guy and get working on him. Looking on the side of the box here, we get to see that it has a full range of waist articulation, moving front, forward, and back, as well as a bit of side to side. Little differentiations on the hip skirts there, as well as getting action poses here with the beam rifle, with the beam saber, having this amazing looking hip joint to be able to move the hips forward, giving it a much more better range and better posability, giving those action poses. As well as here showing off the inner frame and frame, showing that it's still able to make these amazing dynamic poses with and without armor. I'm not really a big fan though of them getting rid of the articulated hands and replacing it with just the fixed posed hands. You also get a photo of it completely straight out of the box build. Here we get a photo of the full inner frame, fully painted by the way. You will not get it looking like this out of the box, but if you do want to paint it and give it some detail, they recommend you going ahead and doing it like this. It looks really nice, as well as some accessories you mainly get is the beam rifle, beam saber, shield, opening cockpit, some decals to put on top to make them detailed looks. So without all that being said, let's go ahead and open up the box and see what we got inside. So starting off first, we get, of course, is the instruction manual here. Very simplistic, your everyday Bandai. We'll take a look at it later. We usually get a huge clear sticker sheet. Starting off, we get is the waist section, the torso, the fixed hands right here in a very much darker metal color. You also get the cockpit, the pilot, as well as the back of the hands. Next runner set we get is for the shield. You get the front shield here, kind of like in a very sea blue or navy blue color, as well as the beam rifle. Here we have, it's showing on camera as yellow, but it's really more of an orangey yellow color, more closer to orange. And here we have is now the mint green colors. Now this is going to be a very interesting color to work with for me personally, but I do have some colors that I'm going to probably use to make it closest to it as possible. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really big shield too they're giving this guy here. But it looks amazing. Next up we have is this kind of minty bluish green color. This too is going to be a very interesting color to make or to find, but it's going to be an interesting little take on it, and I do like how it looks as well. Very good for the color differentiation on this guy. All over here also we're getting some more of the mint green parts. Here it looks like it's going to be mostly for the arms. And then here we have is more yellow inner frame bits. On here it's showing like a gray, but it's like a really dark bluish gunmetal color. And that's going to be very interesting to do a paint job on. But again, going to probably try my best way to represent it, if not go a different route. And next we have more of the mint green. These parts looks like they're going to be mainly for the crotch and head pieces. Looks really good. I do like this color. It's a very nice color, and that's one thing I like that the Jegan is that it's a very unique grunt suit. Here we have some clear blue pieces for the visor, for the beam rifle, for the cameras. Here we can get a good look at what I'm talking about for the the head and for the thighs. Here you can kind of see it basically that it's a very dark bluish gray for the inner frame, but it looks really good. I like how they're differentiating it, especially for this model kit. But yeah, it looks really nice. So without further ado, let's take a look at the instruction manual. Always what I like to do first is look into the center page to get a look at everything. So here we get a good shot, more of the action poses, a shot from one of the scenes from Char's counterattack. Just overall is a very nice spread out, and I'm really excited to see how this guy just performs. I wish they would show off the inner frame bits without the head sculpt on it, but I guess they didn't want to count it as a inner frame, but what can you do? Here we get our parts count, how to remove nubs from the runners and from the parts themselves nice and cleanly. And we start off, of course, with the torso and head, working our way over to the arms, then working to the waist section, then to the legs, finishing it off with the weapons and the backpack. And of course, can't finish it off else without the decal sheet. I do plan on buying the water slides for this guy, but for right now I think I'm going to wait on those for a bit and just get started on the preparations of assembly. And of course, you get the back end of a fully painted and finished model kit. So I'm excited to get working on this guy. Honestly, I will start getting my preparations ready for this guy and seeing how he goes. Right now too, I'm just taking a break on the F90 Gundam and just gonna get back on him very shortly. But right now, really excited to get started on this Jegan. So until then, see you guys.